Okay, welcome everybody to how to counter. Today we'll be learning how to counter against tier. So right away in the very beginning, you want to make sure if the enemy tier has blink or not. A good tier will always have blink. If the tier never gets blink, and at all, the only way he's going to get you is by his ulti, and it's kind of hard missing this 300-pound guy. Just kind of swing through the air, try to get behind you that way. And also, if he has cooldown reduction or not, that's going to also give him more ultis to have a different variety of ways trying to get behind you from his ulti and his blink. But if he does have blink, you definitely would not, just don't get too close to him. If you can, if you're in that kind of situation, maybe an arena or so, kind of have your back against a wall. He won't be able to get you that way, but he can blink in front of you and just pound you against the wall. So the main thing is knowing where tier is, if he's behind you, to the side of you, and just keeping an eye on tier all the time. Typically tiers will just go for the squishies like mages, people just in the back. Mostly a good tier would probably try to go for somebody like that doesn't have an escape. So like Anubis would be just a great choice to just jump in and just swoop him in because he has no escape whatsoever. It's kind of hard to counter something that you can't really predict that well. It all comes with experience when fighting against tier, when and if he's gonna try to get you. But as soon as, if he has other people on his team like a guardian, another bruiser that can initiate the fight, he's gonna go in with them. So the main thing is just knowing where tier is at, and make sure you're prepared to fight against tier. So some things that can prevent you from being swooped away by tier, like Magi's Blessing might help you. If he lands on you with his ulti, I believe that will knock off Magi, so that won't really help you there. Slowing them, no, it'll help you, because it's just a slow, it's not a stun. So yeah, Magi's will protect you from his Fearless. Also, if you can time beads just right, I believe they made that possible now, where beads will cancel his Fearless. So that works. But like I said, your timing has to be pretty good with that. But it's all mainly positioning yourself where he can't really blink to you, or blink behind you rather, and just swoop you in. Another thing is, once he does blink behind you, it also comes with like quick reflexes and whatnot. It's a good idea to like strafe left or right, because he's gonna blink behind you, and then he's gonna immediately turn around the same direction where he blinked in. He's just gonna use his one, and it's not that wide. So if he blinks right behind you and you just step to the right, he's gonna miss. I've done that plenty of times. It's just all in timing. Once you hear that blink go off, it's good to just like strafe left or right. Don't move forward, because he can still swoop you in. And don't move. You can probably move backwards, but it's probably not the best idea. You're probably going to bump right into him. He's probably going to still Fearless you down. But the main thing is just strafing left or right, or just turning around, just running the other direction. But mainly just strafing left or right when he blinks behind you. It's all just reflexes and kind of having experience with the game and telling when the tier is going to blink at you or not. Another thing is, you kind of want to keep a longer distance if you're a long range character away from tier. If you're kind of close to tier and you're kind of in the front lines, most likely he's just going to blink behind you and just kind of just swoop you in that way. So those are the only real ways to kind of counter tier, is just getting the feel for the game and enemy tiers and how aggressive they are. Keep your distance if you're a ranged character, and things like that. When he does blink to you, you want to strafe left or right. Another thing is, if you're quick enough, you could probably stun him after he blinks in, and just kind of like strafe out and just kind of like stun him or whatever. But sadly, I mean, you won't really run into that issue anymore. People don't really play tier, but it's just, like I said, just beads. Magi's Blessing might help you with this Fearless. Strafing left or right when he blinks in. So that's pretty much it. And also, if he's building kind of tanky support, you may want to get some penetration items to help against that. But that's pretty much it. So hope this helps you guys out. Hopefully, not much you can do against tier besides those few things. But thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.